So Virgo, you're in the zone. You're in the zone. Before your reading, I got 222. So I have to bring you an angel number message. Right? I also got 444, and we've done that before. 222 says, have faith. Everything's going to be all right. Don't worry about anything, as this situation is resolving itself beautifully for everyone involved. So you're not of this world. This is a big message. I'm working closely with the Pleiadians, our brothers and sisters of the light. For you are seeded, but your seed is breaking, and you're becoming fire. So I've got 444 here for you. We're reading it from the Angel Numbers book by Doreen Virtue. Got a small space here, Virgo, to go sideways on the deal. Thousands of angels surround you at this moment, loving and supporting you. You have a very strong and clear connection with the angelic realm and are an earth angel yourself. You have nothing to fear. All is well. What a fantastic message. And then you've got make a wish here. Right, so you're in a little bit of a portal, a magical portal, where you know you're not of this world. Right, you're a different being. You've come here as a visitor to bring a higher vibration. And you're at the matinee of your life, and it's interval, right? So you're at the interval where the first chapter's over, where you had to be initiated, you had to go through the dark side, right? Because we live in duality. And now you're metamorphosizing into your light, right? You're bursting the seed that you've been carrying, and it's turning into fire. And we have the indigo angels here. That's why they're saying this is a very special visit just for Virgo. So I hope you enjoy these readings. Welcome to all new subscribers. Thanks for hitting the notification bell for your ad-free version. So we're ad-free here. So you can give a kind donation. They're welcome and appreciated. Look at you. So I got, have you been painting lately? Are you writing in your journal? These are all downloads that come out. Even automatic writing. You'll look back and read it and think, I don't even remember writing that. And it's the most brilliant idea, right? And somebody else brings you that idea. So this is a conniption. A conniption. You ever heard that one before? Right? This is your time to create, to channel your creativity, to draw some art, to write some words, to create something, a business plan, right? Because friendship is underneath the deck here. Yeah, friendship. So friendship is returning to your life. You've had to be shielded because, right, there's been, well, always, right, Virgo, just before a huge demonstration, there's a bit of an attack. And that's why these readings here at Bella Firestar are going to bring you the guidance from above, because it's an invisible battle that you've been fighting, but you've had angels warring on your behalf. So this is over. You have been shielded. Right? And oh, look, this friend's coming to stay. This one comes to stay, Virgo. So you need to believe in yourself here, and you will be unstoppable, because you think, I can't be having like problems or difficulties or stagnation with everything and everyone. It must be me. But you're a visitor here. You're on a mission. It's called Gaia Nova. It's to free the children of Gaia. And you're here to bring a vibration on a mission to anchor what's called the freedom template, right? The Armageddon template or the freedom template. So you're on a mission to anchor the freedom template. So the ones who have the Armageddon template have been against you, because when you anchor it, right, souls are assigned to your destiny. And we want this moment right now to be an activation for you. An activation of a miracle that's coming into your life. So you're manifesting it right now. Look at that. It's already in the spirit world. It's coming down into your reality. Oh, and look, it's delivered by the hottest angel in the whole pack. The hottest angel in the pack. So a divine purpose allocation of time, and it's time management here. Right, so things that nurture you, because you're about to step into something you haven't been in before, and you have a mate. It's beautiful. Thank you, Indigo Angels. So the thing is to believe in yourself, because you're manifesting it right now. Virgo, you're not of this world. You're a visitor. They're lucky to have you. They're lucky to have you because in your presence, people's vibration, the truth, right, is stronger. Your integrity, your third eye is awakening. You're seeing things at a different vibration, right? You're picking up on subtleties you missed before. Now, we also have the abundance angels here before we go into a snapshot for you, and then we've got the romance angels. So hang in there. Let's get a message from the abundance angels for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. I love seeing the indigo cards come in for you, and this is because everything's being decluttered. And it's like a pruning back, but it's showing me the angels are saying even your schedule. Like you felt a bit like, what am I doing here? It's because you're changing over. You're going, it's interval in the movie, right? The matinee of your life. You're going into a bountiful harvest season because you made it through. Now, this is a time where you can feel really exhausted, but you're being pruned back. It's decluttering. You don't no longer think about those things anymore. You don't worry about it. Yeah, you're back on track here. This is getting into alignment. This is about what works for me, not what's good or bad or right or wrong. It's like this is going to work. So you're going with proven systems that work for you. This is also, it's like developing a toolkit. I love that. Yeah, and being grateful for everything you have before it even arrives. As you align, you'll feel it move in the spirit. You'll align to this manifestation here. Because you're through the worst when everybody turned against you. When you were made to feel like you're the one who is out of, it's like you don't fit in here. You just have to accept that. You're not like everybody else. You never were. And now what was too sensitive in the past is now your superpower. You're like, yeah, I've always felt this. So you faced it. You looked fear right in the eye and it disappeared. So you're a fierce warrior, and this is fear can't touch you now. Right? So here comes success. You've been sitting staring at fear until now you're done. So the partnership's on the way. There's something manifesting in a beautiful way, like really smooth, right? Symbiotic and emotional flow that's sublime. How cool. And here you are going, well, what should I do? And that's the best question at the moment. Like, angels, what should I do? What's the best? And you listen to your intuition. Because where all this fear was that you're letting go of, now the space is coming in for your intuition to make hits. And you go, okay, so is that aligned with my priorities? What's my priorities again? And then if you can't find a priority or that's confusing, you go into a gratitude list. Right? So you're mastering, you're controlling something here. The spirit of fear has no power over you and is rebuked from your energy field because you looked it in the eye and scared it away. Go Virgo. So what are your priorities? Just to list them, write them down, and then just say your top 5 things you're grateful for. You're anchoring them as you write them down. You're taking them out of your mind space, out of the etheric energy, it's called, and putting it into the earth plane energy. And then you have a choice. You can either burn it, drown it, bury it, or you can put it on the altar. And so you burn it, drown it, bury it. As I said, that flipped over. So you're at the 5 emotionally. You're like, you know what it feels like to be unfulfilled emotionally, because you know what it feels like to overgive, overextend, go a little bit further, just, make a little bit more effort here. And it will be returned to you, but you never got in position. This is you now going, I'm not chasing, I'm in position. Look at you. You're in position to receive, because you're on the way to the 10 of Cups. So you're at the 5. You've got to get to the 10. So you just got to take one step at a time to get to the 6, and then everything flows. This is what this energy's like that you're in. It's not the whole way. You don't have to go the whole way. You only have to go the next step, and then it flips. Yes, it feels like you're stuck or juggling, or should I do this or should I do that, or this person or that person, or this way or that way, or this job or that way. Can I have some more money, please? Because, you know, really, I'd like to do that and something else. So you're going to go, well, this is getting out of the matrix and worrying about how everything's going to happen. Right? This has all come in to break that from you. How things happen. There's no logic to miracles. They don't need explanations. So this is like, well, you're just going to receive miracles, but you're going to organize for it. You're going to prepare for it. Create the space. So there's 2 areas of income, maybe, that aren't paying you at the moment, but they will build. Right? 3 of Swords. This is unexpected revelation. Right? This is in the past. Separation or betrayal. And I'm feeling like I'm picking up here that it was self-betrayal. You know, when you go, like you go 50% and then it doesn't come back, so you go a little bit more. And then you're like, oh, I actually allowed myself to do that. So this is a big revelation about self, about your new identity. And you go, if I allowed it in the past, I'm just not going to allow it anymore. Go me. So I'm going to turn around from that past pain. And I'm going to let it fuel my future and recharge my hopes, because this is rocket fuel for you. This pain you turn into rocket fuel, so you're an alchemist. All this pain is now setting you up for the next 4 weeks. You know, when they launch a rocket, this new beginning for you takes a lot of focus, concentration, a lot of pulling your energy back, going, I'm not going to think about that. I'm going to let that go. I'm grateful for this. My priority is this. You keep telling yourself, you bring yourself back, yourself, you're your own psychologist here, and you master it, right? Because you're still evolving, right? There's one more thing. There's one more thing you're learning here. It's about psychology. It's about how the way you think affects your neuro-linguistic programming, the way it affects your neurology, I'm getting, right? Yeah. Your sensitivity, your hypersensitivity. It's like you're built for this. It's an inner radar system, I'm hearing, that you're fully anchoring. And this was meant to take you off track, but actually it cleared the path. It did the opposite of what it was sent for, right? Yeah, you've actually disarmed your opponent here. This is the thought process. It's just in your mind. This is where the enemy lives, right? It's the playground of the devil is in the mind. So once you realize that, you're in charge now. You're like, well, this is the penthouse suite. I'm not going to allow any fear thoughts in here. No negativity. No one to poison my heart, right? Because God says about your heart, guard your heart from your heart, which everything flows. So you're unblocking your heart from being held back because you're not of this world. You can't handle it here. It's too mundane. It's too slow. It's like walking through molasses, and you're not in your mission and you're not doing what you're meant to. But this is all purifying you, right, to move forward. You're being assisted angelically, angelic assistance, being led away. And it's given to you through your spiritual GPS, which is your clairs. This is your system that you're receiving these messages, and they're pulling you out by hand, Virgo. So it's easy. No one's got you trapped. You're walking away. Yeah, you were stuck there for a minute. Right, but in this is what this reading's about, activating your release. This is a miracle. Your energy will lift like, be like that. It's gone. Yes, you're going to heal. It was a secret because it was unseen. That's why the moon's here. It was hidden, right? It was hidden psychic attack. This is what I picked up when I first came in for your reading. So even go back to the beginning, get that first message. You just got another set of numbers. You got 444. Did we read that? They're saying read that again. 444 you got again. So you're in the zone. Every time you see the triple numbers, say I am in the zone. I am a carrier of codes sent from the galaxy, and I have burst through with fire. So the enemy can't touch you because you've been birthed into something else, see? They try to get you while you're being birthed. Like the caterpillar turning into the butterfly, that's when they wanted to get you when you were coming out. Hurt your wings, and that's no, the angel said no. Thousands of angels surround you at this moment. loving and supporting you. You have a strong and clear connection with the angelic realm. So you're going to have an experience. Could even be a Jesus moment for believers, right? There's apparition here I'm seeing. And are an earth angel yourself. So you can activate that vibration. That's why this feels so low, because it's complete opposite. You have nothing to fear. Right? You've already ascended past this. So the pause is over. You're coming out of the chrysalis and you're different now. So the enemy can only get you in the dark. Manipulation only works in the dark. And you're being led out here stronger and more aware, more psychic, more intuitive, and more in your power than ever before. Get back on your dot. Something like that. There you go. So have a look at the romance angels, right? Because you're done with this. You're done with the masks. You're done with the games. You're done with the mind games. Like, it's the audacity of these people, right? They look like people, but really they're demons. They look like humans. Never said that in a reading before. But this is where you're at. You're like, okay, so there aren't all children of God, right? There's some black-eyed peas out there. And they've come under attack because you're like, it's hard to imagine. But now when you align, you can pick up a vibration many can't, right? And it's a vibration of when what somebody's saying doesn't really align with what they're thinking, right? Because some feelings aren't there. In this type of person, there's no feelings. But their mind, what they're saying, thinking in their mind, and then what they say doesn't align. And this creates like a fuzzy connection, like on the radio, static. And it's like you can't stand it. It might give you headaches or migraines, right? This is psychic attack. But you're being let out, as I said. But you may have suffered a lot here, because you kept going back into the cave and not facing it. But now your soul's come out, going, I've changed now. It's actually forced you, because your time is now. So let's see, by the time you come out of the chrysalis, for romance angels, a message for Virgo. And I'm hearing dynamic, right? So this is about knowing who you are, and knowing that you don't put up with this. See the angels intervening. They're showing this man that this is a demon seed here. Right? They're not all children of God. Some look like people, but they're demons. And you're out of there. So you understand vibration. There's something like you've been around people that don't really get you in that sense. Because you're picking up on subtleties other people don't pick up on, except for this one. This one does. They pick up on your subtleties, Virgo. And this person just goes, one look at this person, they're over there. They're that close to you. One look at them. Doesn't matter where you are. In the supermarché, on the dance floor, at the Reiki healing parlour, oxygen bar. New Earth. Keep an open mind here. Right? You might open an oxygen bar together. Now listen, it's not going to happen how you think it's going to happen. The way this happens, this is a setup for a miracle, right, to intervene. And so when do you need a miracle? When you can't see any other way. It's like, that's how it's going to present. Right? This is your lesson. Listen to the birdies. They're singing for you. There's been a collapse. Like there's been a calamity here because you got into receptive mode and nothing came back. So it collapsed because you realized you were enabling it. It was your energy that was creating it. And over here, you're like, I really want somebody to talk to that gets me. You know, that's in sync with my vibe. That I don't have to explain myself to, that I don't feel judged in their presence. That I actually feel light and get the giggles. Not like I'm pleading. Right? Not like I had to chase or like be in confusion here. You've released all that. Look at that. So how's this guy? He's back. Someone you've already met. He's back. This guy's back. You're like, excuse me. What is going on here? Whew, Virgo. This is the energy or the person around you or the energy around you. So what's deception? See, this is moving forward into the future, getting to know each other, and it's safe for you. So you're going on resonance only, you're not going on, it's not very logical here. Because this flips, you go from unrequited love to in sync and committed. Like, I want you, you want, I want you, I want you. No, I want you more, no, I want you more. It's like that. So getting to know each other, you really feel good in this person's presence. They give you a lot of attention, right? They actually are very well mannered, and they have experienced this also in the past. You're not going to believe this. Right, so you just, let's say right now, you're not going to let the sorrow of the past make you suspicious about the future. Because you've really seen some people, right, that don't have heart. They're just in mind. It's a mind control. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? I've got different cards in here. I've got the tarot in the romance. So you've been very patient, right? It hasn't been easy. The sleepless nights, the worry, the doubt, the fear, but still you've stayed and anchored in your integrity. Right? And so this, I'm just going to have a look here. We just got these romance cards. For deception, right? Because I don't know why that's around you, deception. Is it maybe about, we'll just ask, because maybe it is you. Who's this deception for, Virgo? I just feel that you're not going to believe how this is. You're going to be very sus here. Yeah, you're a bit sus because this is what you wanted in the past, and this is what it looked like until it wasn't. And it's a trick. It's smoke and mirrors of the other side, right? And you sort of were at home with that pattern because you'd received it as a child. But it's broken now, so you're putting in a new template here, a new resonance. The angels are helping you 24/7. I'm telling you, this is happening very fast. Your mind will be so at peace. Look, the angel guiding these two in the gondola. They're in Venice. Okay, there it's sinking, but anyway, it was worth waiting for you. Right? The control issues, they had to be looked at. They had to be melted. There was an ego here. Somebody had a big ego that can't live in the template of divine love, which is what you're stepping into. You're in the zone. Playfulness coming back. People will not believe how happy you are. And you'll be like, well, it's because I don't stand in this. Like, you don't tolerate this at all, I'm getting. Like, you're really strict on this. And you don't care if it's a family member. You don't care what their title is. You're on resonance. What they're saying and what they're thinking is not in alignment, so they are not for me. So, like, you got it. That's it. You've qualified. You're graduated. Now, this is the new you. So you put the rules up front because you know you're in charge of your heart, guarding it, and you're bringing safety. You know you're not doing any self-betrayal. That's the good thing about it. And this releasing your ex, unrequited love, and deception, you've been through the mill. Right? So you're like, well, that's why you're so strict, because no one gets your time anymore. Because you know who you are. You're visiting, and they're lucky to have you. So what are you receiving? So the angels are asking you here to receive in the next relationship, or when this meeting occurs. Sit back, receive in advance. Receive first, because you're always the giver. You're always, what can I give? This is about you receiving. This is about you trying this energy on, seeing how do you feel in this person's presence, instead of worrying about what they're doing behind the scenes, which is the old program, right? So it's a switch, like it's instant. So this is your battle. And once you get it, you're like, well, maybe I do deserve love. Maybe if I open my heart to love here, then the whole world's going to vibrate in a different energy. So you're going to affect everything around you. You have souls lined up for your destiny, right? These souls are assigned to your destiny. If you are wanting to activate your hands for healing, you think you'd like to be a Reiki master or teacher or trainer, or you're a super empath, you can have a look at ReikiByBella.com. The first One is an 8-week program to get your level 1 and 2, to seal your energy down and to repair any tears in your aura from shock, trauma, or abuse. And then to activate your rainbow light body because you're sealed. So then your hands are activated to bring 250 volts of energy power into your life force, into your body. And once your body receives the life force, Virgo, it can actually heal itself. It's an amazing thing, your body. And this is about not going into so much artificial, but more natural, staying more in your divinity, disconnecting from this world, knowing that you're not of it. You're not meant to be on Talk to the Tick all day and in the media all day. You're meant to be in nature. You're meant to be opening your heart to love, to your creativity, channeling your skills and getting ready and organizing for success for your students, your clients, people that love you, your star family. They're waiting, they're calling you. So the preparation is needed, and this is you receiving your soul call today. I hope it's activated you to receive your miracle. Within hours of watching this, I prophesy of you, Virgo, that the miracle is already in your energy field. It's up to you to open to receive and trust, because nothing like your past. You've changed and jumped through a threshold here in the love department, right? And you've escaped the enemy. So you're on the way here to your dream, and it's not long now. Everything's manifesting perfectly. You haven't missed out. You're not delayed. You're right on time. If you'd like a personal reading, these links are in the description. Have a look. You might want to buy a rose or a coffee to give to the channel for in a portal that, it's a giving portal without expecting anything back. So do radical, right? You can do radical acts of random kindness to people. You can do a radical act of support for the channel. You can leave your name and location, give some kind words, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.